Hey guys, Noobivore73 here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast. Now, it's been a little while since I played, and I did a few upgrades and fixes while I was off camera. So let me go ahead and really quickly show you what has changed. Now, if I remember correctly, when I last left off, I was still having trouble with the steam engine, or the steam boiler, I should say. And I fixed the problem. It seems like the iron waterproof pipes. I can't jump over that. Seems like they didn't really want to transfer stuff into this or into the engines. So I went ahead and built this stuff. This is liquid pipe using the brass. It's basically, let's see. No. Okay. Let me just look at pipe. Okay, yeah, the fluid pipe. It's basically made the same way as the pneumatic pipes, with the brass and the glass in the middle. So that definitely helped a lot. These things transmit the steam directly into the tank, and then I went ahead and built some commercial steam engines. So these things put out. I'm sorry, bear with me. Sorry about that. I just got done eating. A little congested here. So these commercial steam engines, as you can see, the steam is pumped from the tank directly into the engine, and then the engines put out 4 Minecraft joules per tick, which is double what the other steam engines I had put out. So this is, I've got 5 of them, so this is 20 MJ per tick, and as you can see, that that allowed me to get this quarry done really quickly. So it's all the way done and ready to reset on the next area. See, and so I went ahead and took these other steam engines that I had already built and went ahead and built another what are these things? I can never remember what these are called. Aqueous accumulator. I know it was aqua something. But I went ahead and built another aqueous accumulator and set these things up to pump power into my house for my machines. Now, this again is greatly increasing the amount of power available to run the machines I have in the house. So that is definitely a good thing as well. Now, the other thing I figured out was that the boiler, the steam boiler, definitely eats through charcoal like nobody's business. As you can see, it is completely empty. Now, the good thing is it built up a decent amount of steam, and it's still holding on to that steam even though it's cooled down completely. So that's a good thing. I was worried about the steam dissipating if I didn't move it into a tank. So the internal tank is holding on to it, and then of course I've got this tank as well, which has a fair amount of steam in it also. But the charcoal is really not going to be a good solution for that. Eventually I would like to build a liquid steam engine or steam boiler, because there are liquids that I can use that are much more efficient. But in the meantime, I've gone ahead and built this coke oven. Now this is a Railcraft device, and let me go ahead and pull that up. Let's see. Alright, so basically a coke oven requires that you build it out of coke oven bricks, which are made with standard bricks and sand. And then you build it into this configuration just like the iron tank, and it automatically turns into one cohesive unit. And basically you put regular coal in, and it burns it in and turns it into coal coke. Now, you can see here where it says coke, and it says, or I'm sorry, regular coal. It says 3.2 thousand heat in a solid fueled firebox, which is what we have on our steam boiler. But coal coke has 6.4K heat, so it's roughly double the amount of efficiency for the same item. The downside is this thing is ridiculously slow. I mean, this thing has been sitting here for a while now. It's only made 36 coal coke, and this stuff it burns slower in the steam boiler, but it still goes pretty quick. So this also produces creosote oil, which I'm assuming I can use in the liquid firebox if I ever actually get to make one. So that's pretty much an update of what we've got now. Now let me go ahead and let you know what we found in the quarry. Kind of excited about this. Came in, saw that the quarry was done, and of course, I've got my barrels here to catch the common stuff, and then this at the end to catch the good stuff. And we have 18 diamonds and 54 obsidian, which is awesome because now we can do some cool stuff. Now, oh, what? That was definitely odd. I don't know why we just heard thunder, even though the sky is clear. That can sometimes happen with Thaumcraft. I don't understand why it's doing that naturally, though. Usually it only does that if you mess with Thaumcraft stuff a lot, and I really haven't done all that much of anything with it. So, I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so what we are going to do today is we are actually going to reattempt a project that was a complete failure before, and it turns out it was a complete failure before because I'm kind of dumb. So let me explain if I might be able to. First, I gotta find what I'm looking for here. There it is, the thermionic fabricator. Sorry. This device is used to make the components needed for forestry, and I apparently was a complete moron in setting it up. I didn't realize a few things, so let me go ahead and go ahead and show you what I figured out. Now, in order to produce the components that you need, this thing requires power. Now, if I put, okay, see, that just did it really, really quickly. Before, this thing must not have been getting enough power before, because in order to produce the items over here, it has to have liquid glass in it, and so it has to melt the glass. And I guess before it wasn't getting enough power, and that's why it didn't look like it was doing anything even when I put the glass in. So that being said, let me go ahead and grab some gold, because I do remember what is required for a couple of these items. Now let's go ahead and just pop these in really quickly. Is that correct? No? Maybe this has to get all the way to the top. It looks pretty full to me. Let's just take a real quick look here. So I was looking at the Arboritum, which I believe is spelled like that. There we go. Alright, the Arboritum. What is that? Coin of Fortune. No idea. Okay, it requires these golden electron tubes. Oh, I have them. Okay, I have the recipe wrong. So, okay, so we're going to put the gold like this. There we go. And that gives us 4 golden electron tubes. Awesome. And as you can see, the amount of glass in there went down by 1. So apparently, as long as I keep glass here, the amount of liquid glass needed will stay the same. So in that case, what we want is we want to build an Arboritum. So we've got the 3 golden electron tubes. We need a basic circuit board, which requires a carpenter and some water. So let's take a look and see what we need for a carpenter. Now, the forestry mod is one that I don't have a lot of experience with, as I may have explained the last time. I don't know. It's definitely difficult, but I think it's worthwhile. Okay, so I think we've got one of these sturdy casings, so let me check and see if we have bronze. Whoa, spin around. Okay, where did I put the sturdy casing to? I know I made one. At least I think I made one. I'm pretty sure I made one. But then again, perhaps I did not. Okay, alright, well, let's go ahead and make one then. Let me go ahead and grab some copper. That's brass. That's needed to make the pneumatic tubes in the liquid pipes. Oh, there's some bronze. Perfect. Alright, so for this we need sturdy casing, which is just a ring of bronze. And then we need bronze and glass. So let me grab a few pieces of glass out of this thing. Let's go ahead and make this stuff. Alright, so ring of brass. And I know for a fact after I make this I'm going to find one of these things. That's just the way it works. Let's see. Okay, glass on top and bottom. And bronze. And we have a carpenter. Alright, so let's go ahead. I believe the carpenter can take the same kind of power as the thermionic fabricator, but let's find out. Power? Yes, maybe? Let's try it. So the circuit that I needed... Oh, okay. Why does it need water? Yeah, I think it does. Let's go ahead and grab some water. Actually, you know what? Where's my... There it is. Okay. No point in messing with buckets when we don't have to. I have an axe. Yes. Alright. Is it getting dark out? I think I'm still in peaceful mode. I don't like messing with mobs while I'm not on camera because I don't want you guys to miss me dying any, so... let's see. Let's go ahead and put it back to easy, and I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep real quick before we get too much more traffic. Alright. Okay, there we go. So, let's see. Do I have any more liquid pipes? I don't know if I do. Ooh, someone just died over there. Wonder what that was. Gotta keep an eye out for creepers, though. I do not want creepers blowing all this stuff up. It was way too expensive to make. Okay. Now I should have some liquid pipe left. If I don't, I can go ahead and make some more. There it is. That hopefully will be good enough. Okay, so let's attach this. That's not going to be enough. Let me go ahead and make some more. I've got some brass left. No big deal. Let's see. Luckily, all these pipe recipes make quite a bit, so it's not a huge expenditure of resources to make some. There it is. Okay, so we're just going to attach this over here. There we go. And basically, we want to just run it right into here. So I'll put that down there. Okay, there we go. And connect. Alright, so let's go back in the house and we'll connect that to the carpenter. And hopefully that will just start pumping water into it. There we go. Now let's check and see if that worked. Yes, it did. All right. So, and it's still not letting me place stuff there. Now what does that do? I honestly don't have any clue how these honestly work. Okay, no recipe. Do I need to make a recipe? Main task of the carpenter is the compression of your surplus resources. Many bulk blocks can be packaged into crates. Okay, well, I don't need crates. Okay, let me take another look at the recipe here. Well, recipe, yep. I am kind of confused. Oh, okay, that's weird. It's a left click instead of a right click to put stuff in there. That's really odd. It's like counter to everything. Every other machine or device in Minecraft is right click to place stuff. Okay, well, 'tis what it is, I guess. There we go. And hopefully maybe this will pop over here. There we go. Awesome. Okay, that's enough. Let's go ahead and get that stuff out of there. We don't need a bunch of them. Okay, so basically this is the recipe. That must be why it's a left click. So you put the recipe up here, because as you can see, these items don't even exist anymore. These are just ghosts. So you put the recipe in here, you put the resources there, and it will automatically make it. I wonder if this works for other things as well. Let me try something simple here. Okay, so right-clicking gets rid of the recipe. What do I have that I can make something real easy here? Let's try stairs. Not that I need stairs, but just to see as a test. Nope, so it does not work with everything. It's not an auto-crafter. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got what we need for the Arboritum now, so let's go ahead and put it together. And let's see. Where did my sturdy case go? Oh, I used it. I used it on the carpenter, so I gotta make another one. Okay, no problem. There we go. That's gonna go in the middle. Gold tubes around, circuit underneath, and then glass in the corners. Alright, there we go. Now we have an Arboretum. Now, an Arboretum is used, let me close this door, to grow and cultivate trees. And it does that with the use of material called humus. Now, humus is made either with fertilizer or with compost or mulch. I guess mulch you have to use the carpenter for it. Now, compost is made with wheat in dirt or ash in dirt, and obviously we don't have any ash. Decomposed comb. But we can get our hands on some wheat. So let's go do that real quick. And of course, that's going to require that we visit our neighbors. We haven't said hi to them in a while, if they're even alive still. So one of the advantages of living in a village. Let's see. We should probably replant some of this stuff. And my inventory is full. I didn't realize that. Pardon me. I'm coughing a lot today. Let me go ahead and... Let's see. I'll throw those down for a moment, because I'm going to eat this. There we go. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and replant the seeds. Just because, you know, the villagers aren't going to do it for us. Don't need any carrots right now. I think the villagers may all be dead, honestly. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's the way of the world. Way of the Minecraft world, anyways. So let's go make a little bridge across to these gardens. Alright. And I think there's some more around here somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are, so I'm not too concerned about it. We got 6 wheat so far. Let me see how many humus we get from that. Okay, we get 4 compost for 4 wheat. And then 1 compost makes 8 humus. Okay, that's a decent amount to start with. We'll have to get more soon. Now this one over here is potatoes and carrots. That may actually be all of them. I don't know. Let me see. Whoa. Okay, go in there. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's actually all the gardens. Oh well. Okay, let's get back to the house because it is getting dark, and I don't feel like fighting anything right now. In fact, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call this episode done. And next time we come back, I will go ahead and set up a nice tree farm, because that way we can sort of automate the whole gaining of logs to use for charcoal. So if you have enjoyed this episode, and I certainly hope that you have, make sure that you leave any comments in the comment section below. Subscribe if you have not done so. Stay tuned for more episodes, and make sure you slap that like button like it's still something. We will catch you guys next time.